So this afternoon I'm going to be making a slow cooked Indonesian curry, and it's made with beef. So it's out of my book, which is the Big Book of Recipes, Low Carb 365 Recipes, written by Nicola Grames. I got this from the local library. They were having a sale and I paid about £1.25 for it. And it's been a really good book. I've made loads of stuff from it so far and I'm really pleased with it. So, I'm going to be doing this in my slow cooker. And to start with, I'm going to, as I do with all my meat, because I find it tenderises the meat a lot nicer and makes your meat really nice and juicy and tender. Stops it doesn't dry out. I put my meat into a bag and then I add, excuse me, a teaspoon of corn flour. So a heaped one. So you will have to sin that. I think it's 1 sin. This is for 2 people, so that's half a sin for the corn flour per person. So give it a good shake round, and that also thickens the, if you're making a stew or anything like that, or a curry, it will thicken that, so you will have a, not really thick curry, but you won't have it won't be watery, it will give it a bit of a thickness to it. So I am going to literally put a little bit of oil in my slow cooker. I'm using rapeseed oil, but 1 cow, anything like that will be fine. And then I'm going to pour in my steak, my beef. Just move that about a bit. I have pre-cut some of the fat off of that, much to the delight of the dog. And I am going to add some chopped red onion that I've pre-chopped. I'm going to be adding some chilli, 2 chillies. Now these are the chillies I use, the bird's eye chillies, and on the packet there's 3 strength chillies. I've got 2 of those chopped up, and I've also got a 1/4 of an inch of ginger, fresh ginger, which I've chopped into small slices like that. Okay. I've got 3 cloves of garlic, which I am going to crush in. So I'm a bit of a clanky cook. I tend to cluck around and drop stuff and bash stuff around. I just dropped something a minute ago. My husband came in and he said, "What have you dropped now?" So that's my garlic going in. Give that a little bit of a stir up. Then I've got some green beans, which I've top and tailed, and then I've cut them into that size, about inch size pieces. Pop those all in. And then I've got some desiccated coconut, which I'm going to put 2 big teaspoonfuls in. And you will need to sin that. I think it's 1 sin, but I will check that. And then you've got some spices to go in. So I've got some turmeric, some cumin, some chilli powder, and I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of the chilli, 2 of the turmeric, and cumin, 1 cumin. Right, and then I'm going to be adding 7 fluid ounces of coconut milk, and I've got the reduced coconut milk here. Okay, so that's all gone in. And you will need to syn that also. I think that's going to be 2 syns per person. So you've got the 2 syns for the for the milk. You've got a syn for the corn flour. So I would say probably if you did 3 syns per person for the whole thing, I think that would be fine. I think you'd be alright with that. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water to this from the kettle. So literally not too much. I'm just going to just about quarter way up. And then I'm going to give it another stir because I don't want it to be overly runny. I want it to be quite a thick consistency. And then I'm going to put this on low. Take it up so you can see it. And then I'm going to put this on low for 4 hours, so it can cook really nice and slowly for 4 hours for the afternoon. It's now Sunday, so for Sunday afternoon, bubbling away, that'll be lovely. I'm going to put the lid on. Don't do like I did and put yours in the main oven with your lid, because your lid handle will melt. So lid on, and I shall set that on, and yeah, get it going nicely, and that's that really. I mean, it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, just chuck it all in. It's just having the time, I suppose, to have it cooking. So I mean, if you wanted to do it now and then put it in the fridge, and then you could put it on in the morning before you leave work and put it on slow, I mean, that would be fine. Or equally, if you were eating later in the evening and you could make it and then pop it on at 5, you could put it on high heat, and that would be ready in a couple of hours. You could eat that for sort of 7 o'clock, 7:30 if you wanted to. So yeah, so give it a go, see what you think, and I'll catch you later. Bye then.